Good morning, everybody. What a crazy day was yesterday. It was just insane. This Powell, whenever he talks, is like FOMC. You have to treat it like a FOMC. It can go up, down, down, up. It was just too much stressful. So today's OPEX day is monthly option expiration, and let's see what's gonna happen. So the most important thing that happened last night was that ES daily MACD dead crossed, and as I keep mentioning last few weeks, last few days, and in the live, we still have red bars on the weekly, which is a bad sign. And right now, 4 hour down, weekly down, and daily dead cross, so it's a bad sign. So if unless we jump up next few days, we get a bounce up maybe today or next week for whatever reason, and this get the daily get diverted up. This is a bad sign, and it can be in a downtrend for now, and it's middle of earning season. So if some bad earning come in, it can get even worse. So anyhow, as always, if you like any symbol I go over it, let me know in the comments. Pre-market right now. We made a new high in the morning before 8 o'clock, before 8 a.m. And then it went lower and then right now up. So it's some yo-yo action. Most likely it's going to be some yo-yo at open. And then we'll see what's going to happen. SPX, the target that I have, 42.66, is already reached. So it's all about losing it or not. So if it's going to lose it, let me tell you the levels. And SPX, if 42.66 can hold it, we're looking at 42.41, 42.15, and 4200. And if 42.66, if it passes us today, if it goes over it and goes strong, we can go back to 42.80 and maybe go back to 4300. So these are the target for today. Pre-market right now, as I mentioned, there's not clear signal what's gonna happen. 15:30 is upward. 1 hour is interesting, got a golden cross, but we still don't have a yellow bar on the 4 hour. Once we have a yellow bar on the 4 hour and then we get a golden cross on the 4 hour MACD, then we can talk about a serious bounce. But I really don't like the daily dead cross. NQ pre-market again, same, no, not clear signal, but daily MACD is dead cross, so that's really horrible there. What else we got here? TNX. TNX went to 5 and right now is a little bit cooling down. 4 hours dead cross. I'm sorry, 1 hour is dead cross, but 4 hour daily weekly is still bullish. So if we see for TNX pulls back, if it comes below 49 or if it comes down to 49 or lower, that's gonna get interesting. It can help market bounce up. But if it passes 50, we're looking at 51.7 and 54.36 is the next target. DXY, it's really interesting that this DXY daily MACD is dead cross, but it's holding up. It's holding up between 105, 106, and it's still going up and down. But it's some red bars are coming on the daily TTM, and the 4 hour direction is down. So once it breaks 105, 985, expect some bounce up on techs. This is the only thing. This DXY is the only thing that can help the tech run up. But we're in the middle of the earnings season, so it's all about earnings right now. Weeks, it was the first time in a long time, I think since May or March, close above 20 yesterday. So right now, 2113 is a key level to watch. If it can hold it, come back to 2037 on lower level. But if it passes 21.6, next target is 2235, 2357. In the past, 2767 was a very, very major level too. So if market if market goes lower and market dumps, next targets are 24, 26, 27, 67. 4 hour daily weekly is very bullish. If you see today, 15 and 30 right now at the open is looking flat. If you see 1 hour dead cross, that means it's gonna pull back. But if you see 15, 30 MACD golden crosses and jumps up higher, then it's not gonna be good and market can go lower. VIX is the best guide for market direction. What else? BTC is getting hot. It's going to 30,000. It went to 30,000 and pulled back. And if weekly MACD golden crosses, this is gonna go on the run. Um, Seems like Fed is printing more money, and maybe it wants end of the year run up. So yeah. And on top of that, there is a lot of talk about the yeah, BTC ETF, so that's helping the people jumping on it too. And yeah. Um, Apple is opening below 175.82. That went below it yesterday, and right now it was a strong yesterday, but then end of the day after Powell it starts dumping. So key levels to watch today is 174.08, 174.95. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. Again, direction intraday under 5:15:30 is not really clear, but 1 hour and 4 hours downward, and daily we start getting dark blue bar and the MACD is curving down. If the daily MACD dead crosses, then it can have a sell off into the earning. Earning is next week, so yeah. 173.54, if it passes, we can go retest 171.47 and 175.82. That's the key level for bounce up. Amazon was very strong at open yesterday, but then it joined the dump. 126.95 and 128.72. Those are the two key levels to watch. I like that we have yellow bar, blue bar, light blue bars on the TTM, and daily MACD is a little bit curved down, not even close to dead cross yet. So there is a chance maybe it goes up. 126.95, if it can hold it, we're looking at 125, 124.09. 128.72, if it passes, we're looking at go back all the way to 131 and 132.46. Nvidia is just looks like in a big trouble. Daily and weekly is very bearish. 4 hour starts giving yellow bar, but small jumps. But every time it gets sold. So until we don't have a 4 hour golden cross, don't be too much hopeful on this one. 417, it already passed the pre-market. So if it does break 416.31 pre-market low, we're looking at 414, 412, and 410.66. Need to get above 417 and 422 for run up. Otherwise, this one is in trouble. Baba is just these Chinese names just keep going non-stop lower. And until we don't have a 4 hour golden cross, direction is downward there. Um, 79.65, if we can hold it, we're looking at 78, 76, 75, 37. It's making a new low for this season. So and into the earning doesn't look like it seems like a pre-ER sell-off. And Bidu just every day keeps going lower. Um, it just look at this. One, two, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 7 days non-stop going lower. So it's same like how Boeing went lower. So 104.64, 102.58. Those two levels are next target. Below that, it can go to 95.72. Netflix, most likely this is gonna be hovering around 400 level for now until the premium settles. So just be a little bit ignored for now. Nothing special happening about it. And unless it breaks 408.41. If it does break that one, then it can go for a run up. Below 398, it can go to 392, 388 premiums. And whenever you see a name jump so huge after earning and goes into consolidation, premium is gonna be so high, and you have to wait until it settles, until it makes some big moves. Then the premium is gonna dive, one side, then makes another move up, reverse side, and then premiums on the other side moves, dies. So you gotta wait until a premium settles there. Algo is gonna keep premiums high because they expect maybe another big run up comes. But until you don't see a big move, it's not too much safe to play it. Meta yesterday went almost to 310.21 level, and right now is 2 point opening 2 points higher. In general, there's a lot of lovers for Meta, and I personally see a lot of ads, so they must make a lot of money. But daily MACD is curved down, so if this one daily MACD dead cross confirms, it may does a sell off and goes to 310, 305, and 300 for next week. It's pre-market looks like a 5, 15, 30, and 1 hour is upward, and that's a good thing. 315, if it passes, we're looking at 317.29, maybe a higher level. But in general, keep in mind 4 hour is bearish. The daily MACD is curved down, can dead cross anytime. So it's possible to have a jump up, then maybe it fails and go lower again. Tesla making a new low pre-market. 214.86, if it can hold it, we're looking at 210.47, 207.75. 515 is downward. If 30 MACD that cross, lower we go. Need to have a 4 hour yellow bar in order to have a bounce up. Until then, direction is solid down. RSI in the 4 hour is an oversold zone. Until it's not out of there, there is still a chance to go lower. If 207 can hold it, we're looking at 203, 199, and 197 maybe next week, who knows. But 207 is a super major level, so most on 90% 207 is going to come. It's all about what's going to happen when it touches there. Microsoft, it's still holding it strong compared to other names. Daily is bullish. Weekly, we got a yellow bar. That's very interesting, actually. Once the daily MACD, any name you see yellow bar, that's a sign that it wants to go up. Once the golden crosses, then it means it's gonna go up crazier. So Microsoft is actually in the category of strong names. So 331, 329, two key levels to watch. 331, if it passes, it can go to the higher level. And not today, don't doubt it today, but we'll see. 329, if you can hold it, 326, 320, 327, 326, 17. Microsoft looks actually really interesting. Google, the Google daily MACD is curved down, weekly is flat, 4 hours still bearish, 136.48. If you can hold it, 135.59 is the next major level, and below that can go to lower at 130. But this name is just it is in the category of strong names until the daily MACD dead crosses. Every time it goes down, it gives a jump up. So if it does that today, that goes like one touches 135 and goes up back up again, 137 and 139.36 is the next target. AMD 101.66, that's a key level to watch. If it breaks that one, we're looking at 100, 98 and 97.51. Daily MACD, it's interesting here. Weekly AMD, we got a yellow bar, we got some jump up, it went almost to 112, and then 4 hour got a dead cross. Once the 4 hour dead cross, it starts going lower, and right now daily MACD is dead cross, so there is a lot of weakness there. Be cautious playing calls on this one. Once you see a 4 hour golden cross, maybe it does a surprise jump up again, like last time it went to 94 and then jumped up again. If it does go above 103, we can run back to 105 and higher level. Boeing, the Boeing is just non-stop going lower. This is just has an earning next week. It's opening below 103. If it goes below 180 and 178, it can go farther lower to 173.54, 170.61. 4 hour is dead crossed again, and not too strong there. It's just a lot of weakness there, especially on the weekly. Until you don't see a yellow bar, doesn't mean the dump is over. SPY. SPY 420 was the low of this season last few weeks, so there is a possibility we go retest there. But for today, right now, 5 minutes is golden crossing right now. 15:30, 1 hour, not clear signal. 1 hour is golden cross, but not clear signal where we're gonna go. Is it gonna go up or down? 4 hour is downward, and daily MACD most likely will dead cross today. And we got a dark blue bar from yesterday. So key levels to watch today is 424, 426, 77. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. Above that, the next major level is 428.62, and if it can hold 423.77 major level, we're looking at 420.78. And if it does break 420.18, the low of this season, anytime today or next week, we're looking at 417, 450.93. QQQ, it broke the 359.97 yesterday and even closed. It actually closed the exact point. That's interesting. It closed at 359.97, close to the penny. So 358.19. That's a key level watch today. If it can hold it, we're looking at 356, 355.3. A low of the season is 351. If it can hold 351 anytime today or next week, we are back to 351. But techs have a lot of lovers. There's safety money parking. People are still believing them, and they have earnings season ahead. So once you see a 4 hour golden cross or yellow bar, there's a chance for a run up. Especially if you see DXY pull back, techs can go crazier up. So for today, two key levels to watch is 358 and 359. If it goes above 359.97, it can go to the higher level. What else you got here? AVGO 862. If it can hold it, we're looking at 851, 844. SMCI was just dumping hard yesterday. 262. If it can hold it, looking at 256, 251, 248. TLT is opening almost flat. 80.51 is the low of is the all-time low, so most likely that's gonna come there. LRCX opening below 600. If it 595, if it passes, we're looking at 587, and lower level 587, 583, 578, and 575.7 is the next major level. LLY was very interesting yesterday. It dumped even before Powell, and then it jumped up, and it did some recovery into the close. So keep an eye on that one. And if it goes below 580, it can go even lower to 567 or 555. I have 1 hour is golden cross, so there is a chance maybe some recovery, but in general, I don't like that the 4 hour is very bearish there. To MSTR is on the run because of Bitcoin, so 352, 357, 361. If 361 passes, it can go to the higher level, 376, 396, 61. Coin is not much joining from this BTC jump up, but if it does, 76.15, 78.52 is the next target there. To keep an eye on the solar company, ENPH, ran almost like 20 points lower. So if it does recovery, we're looking, if it passes 100, we are looking to 108.3 next. But this one is just very horribly went down, and they have earning next week. Yep, that's pretty much it. Let me just look my scanner if anything interesting pre-market. Nope. Yeah, so it's all about opening action. If, as always, if you see 1530 MACD golden crosses and pass a major line, and especially if they go above, if they go like from red to green, there is a possible scenario that market is gonna run up. And if you see 1530 MACD dead crosses, especially if 1 hour dead crosses, then we can have another dumpy day. Today is OPEX day. There's a lot of monthly options, and there is a lot of deep in the money puts, and day volume is gonna be probably very crazy at close. Definitely it's gonna be very crazy at close. And yeah, as always, please like the video. That's the least you can do for me. And if you like levelschartwise.com, if you want say the option service is available. And happy weekend. Thank you so much.